good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just wanted to give you an update on tonight's game between the Carthage Lady Tigers and the Joplin Lady Eagles. The game before ours is running just a little late, so we will be on the air, I would say, in about 12 minutes or so with tonight's contest between the Joplin Lady Eagles and the Carthage Lady Tigers. So the game before us is finishing up. We'll be on the air shortly. Appreciate you joining us. If you can't watch the game, you can always tune into 93.5 and the fabulous 1490 KDMO. Otherwise, we'll talk to you soon.
The following is a sports presentation of the Carthage Tiger Sports Network. 93.5 in the fabulous 1490 KDMO. Carthage Tiger Basketball is on the air. Carthage Tiger Basketball, brought to you by the Bob Brown Agency, Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance, Fair Acres Family YMCA, Drew Evans Investments, Schmidt Associates, eCarthage.com, Jerry Poston State Farm, McDonald's of Carthage, Probert Auto Body, Nail Mortuary, Boomer Sooners Barbecue, D&D Sexton, Pearson Kelly Office Products, Specialty Risk Insurance, Morrison Webster and Carlton, Turf Tamers, Visiting Angels, Pime Dick Insurance, Sirloin Stockade, Grace Lanes, Carthage Hardware, Farm Bureau's Lauren Beauty and Adam Bridges, Reeves Tire and Auto, Tom Garrison Construction, Community National Bank and Trust, the Little Venue of Carthage, Carthage Ford, Carthage Chrysler, and Clothesline Cleaners and Car Center. And now, Carthage Tiger Basketball.
The losing streak was broken with an impressive win the other night as the Lady Tigers took care of the Stratford Lady Indians, and hopefully they will continue on tonight as they're taking the short trip to Joplin to take on the Lady Eagles, who are a little bit improved over past years. We'll get to that here in just a moment. I'm Jim Taylor along with Chris Jackson, and great game the other night. It was a wild first quarter. We ended up 18 apiece, and then finally Carthage kind of put the stem on the going back and forth on the leads, took a 1-point lead, and then built on it in a big third quarter.
Definitely a big third quarter. I was tired just watching from the first half, definitely. So I don't know how in the world Stratford is able to do that in game after game. But Carthage was able to slow them down, and they took the lead for good in the middle of the second quarter, and they didn't give it up, and came away with a pretty impressive victory. It's like we said, not necessarily an upset, but still a good game nonetheless.
It seesawed back and forth. They got a 27-24 lead and then built to 5 points. Then there was a little bit of a run for Stratford at the end of the half. It was 31-30. And then the lead gradually grew in that third quarter. We had 35-30, 37-32, 39-32, and 41-32. And then 43-33 was the eventual third quarter score. So they got it to 9, and then 10 was the best. And then with about a minute to go, minute gone in the fourth quarter, they built it up to a 15-point advantage, and that was the biggest lead of the night.
And, of course, 2 3-pointers by Haley Fullerton. Katie Crow with 4 free throws to keep the lead, in double digits. And it was a great game, really, from top to bottom as far as roster goes for the Carthage Lady Tigers.
And something you like to see every game, unfortunately didn't see it in the two previous, was had 3 in double figures. You had Fullerton at 18, Yates at 17, and Crow at 11. But then we all talked about different stages of that ball game. And one person highlight was Lindsey Cochran got a lot of playing time. She only had 4 points, but she stemmed a potential comeback there for Stratford there about midway through the fourth quarter. She got a bucket. She went driving in the lane, just threw it up, and by golly, it went in.
It did. It was a great shot, and maybe not a preferred shot that she would like. Maybe she would like to have a more higher percentage shot per se, but it went in, and that basically stalled Stratford and their comeback bid, like you said.
And that got Carthage to a 9-5 overall record, and taking on a Joplin team tonight that is 5-5, and for them at this juncture in the year, that's pretty good for them because they have struggled mightily the last few years on the girls' side.
It'll be great to see how they have improved. This is my first time actually in Joplin High School gymnasium. This is going to be a nice facility and going to be a great game. I can already tell.
Joplin started out by actually winning 3 over Cassville, East Newton, and McDonald County. Then they lost their next 3 to Carl Junction, Neosho, and Mount Vernon. Then they lost 2 more, but they won their last 2. That was on December 18th. They won right here, 48-45 against Seneca, then won over Aurora down there. That was on the 21st at 32-20. So this is interesting here. Here's the Eagles' first game back after the break, and Carthage to their advantage. They've had 4, I believe, now.
We'll see if there's any rust with the Lady Eagles coming back.
That's kind of a look inside our numbers, and we'll take a break here from Jeff Hodkin, American Family. This is Lady Tiger Basketball on KDMO.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. Find out how we're helping others pursue their dreams and declare your own at amfam.com/dreams. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance Company, American Family Mutual Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Brought to you by Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance, 359-3399.
Usually the fanfares for the home team, but we come back from break, and we're going to talk about our home team tonight, the Carthage Lady Tigers right now. So
Absolutely, yeah.
they started out the season winning over Hillcrest and Lamar, lost to Kickapoo in a game that they were actually in most of the night. Then they defeated Webb City pretty handily, 62-43, 30-point win over Mack County. Lost by 1 to Carl Junction. They got a chance to avenge that Tuesday night. Defeated Leavenworth. And then Springfield Central beat McDonald County again. Lost to Mount Vernon, beat Branson. This was in the pink and white. Branson was the first win of the night of the tournament for them, and then losses to Waynesville and Blue Eye, two very good programs. And then the 63-53 win on Tuesday night against the Lady Indians of Stratford. And got a single game tonight. The boys played Tuesday night, and they are off until next Tuesday when we have a doubleheader over in Carl Junction. It's about time for our first quarter and our tip, brought to you by Community Bank and Trust. Back here in 30 seconds, this is Lady Tiger Basketball on KDMO.
Community National Bank and Trust is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger basketball opening tip-off. Loyalty, hard work, and dedication are key elements of any successful team, and Community National Bank and Trust appreciates all the efforts of the parents, coaches, players, and students in making the Carthage Tigers a success this year. As a loyal and dedicated member of the Carthage community, Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. Community National Bank and Trust, west of Lowe's in Carthage, 237-0096.
And here we are, ready for tonight's contest between the Carthage Lady Tigers visiting the Joplin Lady Eagles. We appreciate you listening on 93.5 and the fabulous 1490 KDMO. And of course, on the Facebook page, facebook.com/1490 KDMO. On the website, 1490KDMO.com. Through the Carthage Tiger Sports Network on YouTube. And through the Boxcast app through your Amazon Fire Stick, your Roku, or your smart TV.
Getting the starters from Joplin looking across the way as they're introducing Carthage right now. We have Katie Crow and Kiana Yates, Brenna Ream, along with Haley Fullerton and Sophie Shannon. Again, they're in the road blue tonight. The Eagles in burgundy and white. They have the white jerseys with the burgundy on them. And they will start Lily Pagan, along with Emma Floyd, J.C. Jensen, Brooke Nice, and Serafina Aubrey. So always helps to have some familiar names. And those are the ones pretty much we called last year in the home game against Carthage.
And we appreciate y'all watching and listening. From what I understand, members of the Yates family are watching tonight from different towns in Kansas, watching and listening. So we appreciate them listening, appreciate you all listening.
So we had a change. Isabella Eust is starting in place of Lily Pagan. We're sitting here about 21st Street, and the court is about 24th Street, so we're about 2 blocks away, so my sight may not be the best. At least 24th Street used to go through. That's the backstop of the ballpark now, I believe.
You would know.
Things change around here. So we're just about ready to get this one going, obviously. As Carthage will, from our vantage point, go right to left from the bench's standpoint. And they are doing the same. And Yates gets the initial tip, trades off a pass, drops it over to Crow on the left wing. Back to Yates, eyes it, now comes inside, now flips back Fullerton from the right side, goes off the back, no good. And the rebound taken in by Eust. She'll bring it up. Zigzag coming to the right side of the lane, stops cut off there on a double team. And back over to Floyd. Trades off, she has top of the key now, quickly to the right side to Driver, and we have a whistle and a travel. So. Initial trips go for naught. And Yates and Fullerton will bring it up. Yates will bring it over, give to the wing to Fullerton on the right side. Down inside to Shannon, puts up the shot, and that's Ream, and goes out of bounds, stuffed out of bounds by Joplin, but Carthage will keep it. Give it outside to Fullerton. Back to Curl on the right wing. Rather high, now comes top of the key, drives, flips it over to the far side, saved by Fullerton. Who's going to chase it down? It'll be Yates, dribbles behind the back. Flips it to the right side, Ream, eyes it, now comes baseline right, drives, passes through the lane to Fullerton, back up top Yates. She'll try a three and got it. Oh, first bucket, minute 20 into the game. Pressure applied, and we have a reach. Driver started to do just that with the basketball, and there was a foul. We go on Katie Crow. We'll pretty much have to wait for the PA announcer. We cannot see the official. He'll have his back to us from this vantage point. Here's a steal by Yates. Bring it back into the front court, then dribbles it off her foot, out of bounds. Ouch, literally.
Yep. Insult to injury, Joplin basketball.
And the inbound. Bring it down. Aubrey goes through a double team and a whistle. It'll be Shannon or Ream on the foul. It'll be on Ream. And number one there. Quick inbound, jumper is off the back, no good. Aubrey gets the offensive board, now back to the wing, matching three, not going to be. And the ball tipped around. Aubrey again, let's get some rebounds, ladies. And here's another miss, and finally it's tipped out to Yates. She ended up tipping it to herself, off to Crow. Back to Yates, she'll aim another three. This one goes well short and goes out of bounds. So still 3-0, 2 minutes and 4 seconds into the first quarter. Here comes Driver, now another foul. Right there on the end line in front of the Joplin bench. This one goes to Crow, her second. Now the other night, Yates got in trouble. She had to sit for a little bit, and here's the case here. Raven Probert will come in. So Joplin will inbound. It'll be Floyd. Tossing it to the near side now to Aubrey. She drives to the baseline, lays it up, and it will go. 3-2 Carthage. And Yates will bring it up. 5:39 remaining in the first. Not a whole lot of action thus far. Back to the corner, Yates. Flips it out high to Fullerton. She's between the circles. And now goes back door underneath to Yates. Reverse won't go, but a foul.
That's the most wide open I've seen
Yes.
this season.
She almost put a reverse in. Brooke Nice on the foul. So it will be 2 shots. When that first went up, I thought it was going to swish back through. And she misses the front end of a 2-shot foul. Next one. And that one will go. It's 4-2. Here's a steal and subsequent bucket by Probert. That was so quick, I didn't see it.
Me either.
Here's a pass the other way, and neither did Joplin. They didn't see that pass. It was overthrown, and Carthage will go length of the court, leading 6-2. I was looking down to write in the free throw on the score sheet. I heard some applause. Look up, and there's Probert laying it in. She kind of snuck in there.
She did, literally and scoringly.
Here's Yates to Fullerton. Back over to Probert. Bounce to the corner to Ream. Throws a wild pass, but it's chased down by Yates, and she'll bring it back the other direction. Give it off to Fullerton. Back to Yates on the right wing. Now the right corner, Ream eyes it. Goes around the defender. Ball partially blocked from behind, and Joplin will come out with it maybe. They finally scramble to it. Pagan got the block. They drop it down to Driver. She goes up. No good, but a foul.
Driver the driver.
Yes.
To the bucket.
Sometimes you cannot invent names.
Nope.
Describing things in the world of sports. And there's a miss on the inbound. And here comes Carthage back with it. And it's Yates. To Fullerton, about a 20-pluser, rattles around, pops out. Nobody there for the rebound.
That went in twice. Went out 3 times, unfortunately.
Brooke Nice brings it to the corner on the right side to Pagan. Now here's another 3 try. That's no good. Easy rebound this time for Yates. She'll move it ahead down to Shannon. She collides, and it's going to be off of Joplin. Well, if he had interference in basketball, Joplin would be guilty. Yates inbounds, middle of the lane. Fullerton can't handle the pass. And it's picked up by the Lady Eagles. Coming up is Emma. That is Brooke Nice. Gives to Jensen. Back over to the left wing. Now back to Nice, top of the key. Works to the wing over there. Gives it off to Driver. Driver puts it up. That's not going to go. Off the heel she goes, and Probert gets the rebound. Over to Yates, and she'll work it up in front of the bench. Now the scorer's table. To the wing, Probert. She'll think about a 3, and it won't go down. Back comes Joplin. 6-2, 3:30 to go here in the first quarter. Carthage up top. Brooke Nice has it. She backs out. Bounce pass over to Driver. Moves a teammate up and gives it to Jensen. Jensen now gets the screen. Now she stopped it anyway. Now to the right of the lane. Got away the travel. Floyd goes for it. Desperation shot, no good. Fullerton gets hit as she goes for the loose ball. And it's going to be on Joplin. That'll be Lily Pagan. So in front of the Carthage bench, the Lady Tigers will bring it up. 5 minutes gone in the first quarter, only 6-2, but Carthage does have the lead. Here is Fullerton. And almost thought she was throwing it away, but there's Yates. Trade off back to Probert. Bounce pass in the lane, dangerous and stolen. Here comes Pagan. Gives to Driver. Back over on the right wing to Jensen. Jensen throws it in the lane, batted away by Carthage. Cochran in there now for Carthage.
That was a nice catch by a Carthage cheerleader.
It'll be Driver to inbound. And a bounce pass. Triple team, but they get it to Aubrey, and then she passes up a shot. They go back to the right corner, and there's a 3 try. That's going to be well short. And Ream just picks it out of the air. 2.5 to go in the first. Fullerton comes in, bank shot, that's not going to go. Cochran almost had the rebound. Aubrey gets it for Joplin. Now they move it ahead to Jensen. She works to the baseline right. Fullerton cuts her off. They go off to Aubrey. She's at the free throw line. Yates gave it a try on the steal. They work it in. Fullerton, a nice stuff. But the ball goes back to Joplin anyway. Now the ball is batted away by Fullerton to prevent the easy bucket. So Joplin will keep possession.
As fast as the Carthage-Stratford game was, that's how slow this game is going. Definitely a different pace than last Tuesday.
Aubrey will inbound. Get it off to Floyd. She drives, whistle, and a foul. Don't know if that was during the shot or before. It was on the floor. Shannon her first. Aubrey tries to inbound, finally succeeds, gets it to Nice. Back across to Eust. Eust comes through the lane with it. Now back over for a three-point try, which is good. Brooke Nice. And it's brought within one, 6-5. 1:45 to go in the first quarter. Here's Fullerton on the wing, back out to Yates. Round to Presley Probert. Now off to Fullerton, tries a three over there. That one's off the back, no good, but an offensive board by Presley Probert. Down to Yates, throws it up, no good. And it over the back on Shannon. Well, at least they're getting some rebounds on both ends now. The trouble is you don't want that many on the offensive board. You want them to go in the first time, and they're not doing it. With 1:24 left to go, Joplin a chance to get their first lead. Pressure applied, almost a steal, and they do tie it up, but it'll go to Joplin because Carthage won the toss.
Nice press, though, to cause that tie-up.
It'll be Floyd to inbound. And she will flip it to the middle in the backcourt to Nice. Now ahead, here goes a bounce pass. Aubrey, there's a nice stuff again. This one, Shannon will knock it out. Aubrey thought she was all alone, then all of a sudden 44 comes across and swats it. Inbound they go to Floyd. Flips it back for a 15-foot try. Off the back, no good. Ball ricochets, and Aubrey gets it for Joplin. Is this a tie-up? Yes. Now Carthage will take this one. 1:06 to go and leading only 6-5. Yep, Tuesday night it was 18 apiece after one.
And a whole bunch of lead changes and ties and all that good stuff.
Now we only have 11 total points.
Exactly.
Shannon will sit down for a little bit, most likely till the end of the quarter. Here comes Yates, 6-5 Carthage, final minute. Off to Presley Probert, now over to Fullerton on the right wing. Back across Probert, she's going to try three, and that one scoops out. Offensive board, Ream, put back is good. So it's now 8-5, another near steal. The ball loose at half court. Who wants it? Going to tie up again. It's going to be one of those games. It'll stay with Joplin. Eventually I'll lose count of who has what, but right now it's pretty easy to follow.
It's one of those, you take it. No, you take it.
Driver will inbound. Maybe up to 4. They get it in. Isabella Eust. Now back to Driver. 30 seconds to go. 3-point Tiger. Looks like Joplin will go for one. Driver is zigzagging. Not really getting anywhere. Now she flips it down to the right baseline. Off to Nice. Now right back to Driver. She goes backdoor pass Aubrey, and she missed it badly on the layup. Another loose ball. This one kicks out, though, to Joplin. They'll keep it. Down to 4 seconds. Driving. Layup. Good. That should end the quarter. Brooke Nice. And after one, it's 8-7 Carthage. Back here in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger basketball on KDMO.
Fair Acres Family Wide cheers on the Carthage Tigers. The coaches, players, and their families all deserve a hearty congratulations and a sincere thank you for their sacrifice and hard work. As Fair Acres Family Y works to build strong kids, strong families, and strong communities, they know that good sportsmanship goes a long way in developing one's character. Fair Acres Family Y is proud to be part of Carthage and a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Broadcasts. Go Tigers!
The owners, staff, and management at Sirloin Stockade wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics but also in the classroom. Sirloin Stockade knows that hard work and diligent effort are keys to achieving goals, and they look forward to those young students embracing the challenges of tomorrow. Sirloin Stockade is proud to be part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you to stop by before the game or during the weekend for a delicious meal that's just as good as home cooked. Sirloin Stockade, 1027 West Central in Carthage.
We go to the second quarter, and right now it's around basketball, but it's bouncing around like a football out there. Carthage just can't seem to get a grip on it.
The tie-up.
Yes. Well, that's better than nothing. They probably could have been better off to try to tie it up instead of bat it, because they got it batted away, but it went to a Joplin player who ended up throwing it to Brooke Nice for a layup, and it's 8-7. Carthage will start the quarter. Here is Yates looking at a three try. That one's off, no good. And the rebound off to the Lady Eagles. Floyd picked it out of the air. Gives to Driver. She will, if I get my tongue out of the way, have it knocked out of bounds. It's also Aubrey, Nice, and they inbound it. Here's a layup try for the lead, not going to go. And Fullerton will bring it up. Fullerton gives off to Yates. Yates will give it ahead to Presley Probert. And along to Yates, now back to Fullerton. She tries a three. It's not going to go. Ream on the follow. She's hit.
I believe that's the second or third offensive rebound by Ream, at least the second. She'll go to the line.
Emma Floyd is the other starter out there. I was lagging behind on that. Ream's free throw is good. She is joined by Fullerton, Yates, Presley Probert, and Cochran. Trying to go 2 of 2, and does. So it's 10-7. That's been the biggest lead thus far in this one. Joplin brings it down. Brooke Nice driving. They let her go, and it pops out. Ball may have been an over the back by Carthage, but no call. They come back with it with Cochran. Now to Yates. She's open on a three try on the wing. That's one short. Ball tips over to Cochran, who gives it off to Presley Probert. Back to Ream. She'll try to drive a double team. That one gets knocked away. Floyd, now it's stolen back by Yates. She'll go middle of the lane. She's hit, no foul. But she gets it right back. Now back to Probert. She fakes a three, gives back to Yates. Gets a screen, flips to Fullerton on a corner three. No good. There's Ream to follow. That one's short. Finally, Joplin gets it out of there. Ouch on that trip. Here's Nice. Bringing it back. Reckless dribble, but gets it back under control. 10-7 with 6:26 left to go here in the first half. Here's a lob in the middle of the lane. Now flip it back to the left wing. There's a really bad shot. Turns into a pass. Now here's a reverse layup that's not going to go down, as Floyd tried to put it in. And neither team wants to score tonight.
I'm wondering if they forgot to take the lids off the baskets.
Here is Presley Probert, now back over to Fullerton. A lot of them been skimming around, and now here's a steal, but trying to save it in bounds was Bryn Driver, and she hit the official with it.
Well, he is part of play.
Yes.
I mean, he's part of the court.
Remember that game years ago with the Raiders and the Chiefs in overtime where the umpire got in the way of Tim Brown? James Hasty steps in front, picks it off, and wins the game with a touchdown. Another frustrating season, but we finally got one last year, though. Hopefully get another one this year. Lady Tigers bringing around the horn with Ream to the right now to dish it back on the left wing to Fullerton. Back out to Yates. Yates back over to Fullerton. Now back to the baseline. Shannon Back out to Haley Fullerton. Cross-court pass. Crow. Crow driving. Now flips it to Shannon. No, she stays with it. Here's a block, and it's a foul. And the foul will go on Pagan. Pass out high to Crow. Now to the wing, Shannon. Back to the right corner, Yates draws defender out, flips to Fullerton, and she can't find it. Here's Ream. She'll follow and put it in. And we have a timeout. Full timeout, apparently. We'll take it anyway, no matter if it is or not. Full timeout, Joplin. 12-7, largest lead thus far for Carthage. Back here in 1, Lady Tiger basketball, KDMO.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
I'm Adam Bridges.
And I'm Lauren DeBeauty, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Agency.
And we've got you covered through all of life's wins.
Go Tigers!
The Little Venue of Carthage is a proud member of the Carthage community, and they're honored to cheer on our Tigers. It takes a lot of hard work and effort to make a team great, and the Little Venue of Carthage knows that the coaches and players and their families make a lot of sacrifices at both school and home to realize the benefits of being a winner. Book your next event at the newest venue in town, the Little Venue of Carthage, just east of the Carthage Public Library, 438-0828. Owners Ronnie and Christy Sanders say, "Go Tigers!"
12-7, largest lead thus far. And Joplin will bring it up. Being pressured, ball poked at, but it's taken across by Isabella Eust. Back down to Aubrey, now to the right corner. A 3 try is off target. Easy rebound for Fullerton. And Fullerton will bring it up. Throws it away maybe. Nope, it's touched by Joplin out of bounds as Brooke Nice thought about it but couldn't run it down. So Crow will inbound and Fullerton will get a rest. Now Raven Probert is in. Here's Yates. Back to Crow. Over to Ream. Ream back to Yates. Now around to Probert. Back over to Yates to the wing. Crow on the right side. Looks to go cross court. Now took her eye off of it. Almost lost the dribble. Now back over to Yates. Yates back over to Crow. She'll try a 3. Goes in and out. And the rebound to Yates. She'll go put it up well short. Went off the bottom of the board. Finally ran down by Joplin. And here comes Driver the other way. Yates tries to disturb her and she missed the layup. Follow shot. That's not going to go. Aubrey's shot. 3-time not a charm. And a foul on the 4th try. That goes to Shannon.
What is it? Once, twice, 3 times missed layup.
Yeah. 3 times the lady layup. But unfortunately, the 4th try ended up in an over and back on Shannon. She has 3 fouls. Free throw goes. And right now, those is kind of a microcosm of Carthage trying to get things going their way more fully and a chance to extend the lead, but now it's going to be trimmed down to at least 4 with the second shot coming. Next one, and she's 2 for 2. So it's 12-9. Off to the wing goes Crow. Now back to Probert. To the corner, Cochran. Now she throws it away possibly. It's batted away and finally taken back by Joplin. Here come the Lady Eagles. Driving, layup is good. That's by Pagan. Now Carthage a timeout.
This isn't a bad timeout to take.
Nope.
Reset.
4 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Carthage 12, Joplin 11. They take a full, so we'll go 1 minute. Lady Tiger basketball on KDMO.
Carthage, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram cheers on our Tigers. They want to recognize the hard work and sacrifices that the parents and coaches and their families make to help our student athletes be their best during and between the games. And don't forget, the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, keep Carthage, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in mind. Parts, service, sales, and financing, everything in one place and at competitive prices. Save a trip and shop Carthage. Go Tigers!
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
12-11, a very slothful game on both sides thus far. Here is Crow back to Yates. Now gives it back to Crow. Back over to Probert on the right wing. Ball knocked away, stolen. Lob pass down to Pagan. Pagan lays it up, can't put it in. Ball is scrambled for, taken out by Cochran for Carthage. Joplin numerous times to take the lead in this quarter. Here's Fullerton. She gets tied up. Doesn't they call a jump ball? Ouch.
Yeah.
And it goes to Joplin.
If you remember the TV commercial where the sloth is playing Pictionary, I believe it is.
Yep.
I think we can replace basketball. And, well, here we have this game.
It's 12-11 Carthage.
Carthage not playing their style right now so far in this first half.
Isabella Eust off to Aubrey, to Floyd. Back down to Jensen. Around to Floyd, now to Aubrey. She throws it in the lane, almost throws it away. Here's a three try, and it's good. That goes to Jensen. Joplin their first lead at 14-12. Here is Probert. Pardon me, that's Crow. Off to Probert on the right wing. Now back up around to Shannon. Pardon me, I can't get him right tonight. That's Fullerton. Fullerton back to Yates. Yates comes in the arc, flips to the wing to Crow. Crow center of the lane, flips back to Fullerton, partially blocked. Lady Eagles will bring it back, leading by 2. And they'll slow it up, now start it with Brooke Nice driving out of the left corner up to Aubrey. She'll get it almost stolen. It is stolen by Yates. She's outnumbered. See if she can outrun him. Here we go for the layup. It is not going to go. Here's another steal from behind by Yates. And what do they call here? I didn't see it. Whatever it was, must have been on the line when she got to it.
Yeah, she almost had the steal, but barely on the line. So still Joplin ball here.
2:10 remaining in the half. Eust has it. Driving right side of the lane. Ouch. That looked worse than it was, I guess, but foul on Fullerton.
And a free chiropractic adjustment to the neck.
And that puts Joplin to the line, I think. And it is. It almost looks like she yanked the ponytail.
It's possible. True.
So it'll be Eust to the line, looking to score for the first time. And it's on the way, and no good. And the rebound is saved, but it goes to Joplin. Near steal. Nice cut off on a double team. Yates trying to get it. Bounce pass out high. Now they work it to the left wing. Driver. Over to Pagan. Back to Albury. Inside the lane, stolen by Probert. Now back off to Yates. And Yates will bring it up. Flips back Fullerton. She'll try one top of the key, and it will not crawl in their offensive board. Ream tried to put it in, falling back, and it missed. And Joplin comes back, still up by 2. Driving is driver. Knocked away by Fullerton into the hands of Ream. Back to Fullerton. Carthage picking up the pace now. Fullerton driving, whistle, and a charge. No, they're going to call a block.
Wow.
Thank you. From now on, I'll say that, and it'll go the other way like that. So count the bucket to tie and a free throw. So used to seeing that called a charge, I wasn't too excited.
No, exactly. I thought it was going to be a charge as well, and all of a sudden, not only is it not a charge, but the basket counts.
Alberry on the foul. Free throw for the lead is good, finally. Decided to go. So 15-14 with 1:13 to go. Over on the right wing. Jensen drives, puts it up, no good. Another offensive board, Joplin, and a subsequent foul. That'll be on Yates, I believe, Yates or Crow. I'll give it to Crow, and that's her third. Well, she has 3, so does Shannon. So nice to the line with 1:03 to go in the half. Free throw here is good. And Cochran comes back in for Carthage. Next one, good for the lead. (16-15), 1 minute to go. Presley Probert gives it off to Fullerton. Back over to Cochran. Back to the right corner, Presley Probert. Now to Fullerton, comes in for about a 12. Good. Lead back by 1. That's our first lead change. Everything else came off the initial score and ties. With it is Driver with 30 seconds. Moves back and forth, still with the dribble. Flips it to the corner. 3 try over there is no good. Rebound out to Cochran. Ahead to Yates. Yates will drive. Stopped on the right wing. Now moves to the free throw line. Back up to Ream. Eyes the 3. Now gives to a 3-point try by Fullerton. No good. That must hit the top of the glass as the whistle sounded. Because Cochran had the offensive board. But so with the 9 seconds to go, Joplin will have a chance to get the lead. Here is Driver trying to go and flip it to the corner. It's not going to count. And Joplin ends up trailing Carthage after 2 quarters, 17-16. Back here in 2 minutes. Lady Tiger basketball, KDMO.
The sweet, salty, and savory McRib is back. And it's as saucy as ever. But it's only back for a limited time. So find the nearest exit, because this is not a sandwich you wait to eat. This is the most important sandwich of the year.
McRib is back. For a limited time, buy a McRib combo meal and get another McRib sandwich for just $1. Price and participation may vary. Cannot combine with any other offer or combo meal.
Your Carthage McDonald's, locally owned and operated by Shane and Kara Campbell. Go Big Blue.
Bimedick Insurance is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Successful teams select great members, develop a solid game plan, and purchase the best equipment for the game. Bimedick Insurance applies this same philosophy when developing an insurance program to insure your Carthage Tiger family or business. When looking for insurance, the right agent for your team is Bimedick Insurance. Give Bimedick a call at 417-358-4007. Go Big Blue!
As a member of the community, Visiting Angels is proud to be a part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Winning teams are made up of individuals working toward the same goal. So let Visiting Angels be a member of your family's winning team. They provide experienced caregivers who can help an aging parent or relative with day-to-day tasks so they can stay at home. Visiting Angels really is America's choice in home care. Free in-home assessments. Select your caregiver. Visiting Angels, 417-781-1000. That's 417-781-1000. Go Tigers! Tom Garrison Construction knows what it takes to build a winning team. Hard work, commitment, knowledge, and accountability. Garrison Construction is a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Sports and congratulates all of the student athletes on their hard work and dedication. Garrison Construction excels at remodels, metal buildings, roofing, and custom homes. Garrison Construction, serving Carthage and the surrounding area since 2006. Garrison Construction says, go Tigers.
Jim Taylor, Chris Jackson with you here. And after one half, it's Carthage 17 and Joplin 16. And as brisk as the game was Tuesday night up in Stratford, the only thing brisk tonight is the outside.
Yeah, unfortunately, shooting for both sides has kind of been a little chilly, and definitely not the pace we saw last Tuesday. Carthage lucky to have that 1 point lead going into half.
And Joplin has had too many chances on the offensive boards. Joplin has missed and missed badly, but the ball goes right back to him. And that's kind of what's kept them in here. And then Carthage, very cold shooting pretty much the whole half.
Very, very much so. And another thing that Joplin hasn't been able to capitalize is I don't know how many fast break attempts they've had, at least 4 or 5, and only one of them has gone in. So if they turn that around, that could be a little troubling for Carthage in the second half. Carthage does need to warm up a little bit if they want to keep the lead. They're trying a lot from outside, and it just doesn't seem to be falling. What's helped them so far is Reem with scoring and some offensive boards.
And she has 2 putbacks for 4 points, plus a couple of free throws she earned on an offensive board. And we'll take another 2-minute pause, 17-16 at the half. Favor of Carthage here in the girls' game, Lady Tiger basketball, KDMO.
The law firm of Morrison, Webster, and Carlton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger Sports broadcast. Good sportsmanship, sharing, being humble, and learning from mistakes build strength and character in our student athletes. The attorneys and staff at Morrison, Webster, and Carlton know that working hard together to achieve a common goal is a learned skill that can truly make a difference in a young life. The law firm of Morrison, Webster, and Carlton. Offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers, go Big Blue.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Clothesline Cleaners and Car Center of Carthage are proud sponsors of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. It takes the community to make a successful team, and our Tigers are no exception. Clothesline Cleaners now offering wash and fold service, and they clean all sports uniforms. And Car Center of Carthage next to the Cleaners, where everyone is approved. At the corner of Garrison and Centennial, Clothesline Cleaners and Car Center of Carthage give a big salute to our Tigers. Go Blue!
The owners and staff at Grace Lanes, just east of the Carthage Square, wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics, but also in the classroom. They look forward to our young students achieving their goals and the promises of tomorrow. Grace Lanes is proud to be a part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you about bowling leagues on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday evenings and Saturday mornings. Or stop by for an ice cream and a smoke-free bowling experience Monday through Saturday. For more information, go to gracelanes.com. Go Tigers!
Halftime 17-16. I'm trying to get some cooperation out of an inanimate object, so bear with me. I'll let you try for a second.
So while Jim works his white out, we'll say thanks for listening. We're live, of course, on 93.5 and the fabulous 1490 KDMO. And, of course, on the Facebook page, facebook.com/1490 KDMO. On the website, 1490kmo.com, through the Carthage Tiger Sports Network on YouTube, and through the Boxcast app, through your Amazon Fire Stick and your Roku or your smart TV. Of course, we appreciate the Carthage High School Athletic Booster Club, Fair Acres Family YMCA, Village Square Boutique, Cherry's Art Emporium on the Square, and Carthage Hardware video streaming sponsorships. On 1490kmo.com. How's it going over there?
I think we finally got it fixed.
All right.
Raven Probert has 2. Brenner Ream with 6. Keanu Yates with 4. and 5 for Haley Fullerton. Joplin has Lily Pagan with 2, J.C. Jensen with 3, Brooke Nice with 9, Serafina Auberry with 2. It was 8-7 Carthage after 1. Teams went 9 apiece in the second quarter, and it's 17-16. We got 2 games coming up on Tuesday over in Carl Junction, and that's always a good place to broadcast from. And a game that Carthage would like to take back because apparently I didn't see that game, but apparently they missed a shot at the buzzer, and they lost 52-51. So try to even that back up and get maybe a couple more buckets to spare Tuesday.
That would be nice. I know Yates drove, had a great look at the bucket. It just didn't go in. It wouldn't surprise me if she has a great comeback game coming up Tuesday.
And then the boys will follow that game, and they need to, quite frankly, get them kicked in the pants to get going.
Yeah, they I don't want to say right the ship, but, they've kind of gone cold in the last few games, and, they'll be looking to get back on the winning side coming up Tuesday.
And we'll take another 2-minute timeout or a 2-pointer. Has some points on the 2-pointer, about the 2-pointed anyway. This week was next week, last week. 17-16 as we go to another 2-minute break. This is Lady Tiger basketball on KDMO.
Specialty Risk Insurance cheers on the Carthage Tigers. The team at Specialty Risk Insurance congratulates Carthage student athletes on their hard work and dedication, both on the field and in the classroom, offering affordable options for home and auto insurance and a friendly team that's dedicated to helping you save money. Specialty Risk Insurance is proud to be a part of the Carthage community and this Tiger broadcast. For great rates on home and auto insurance, call them at 359-5470 or online at specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com. Go Tigers!
Carthage area residents, did you know you can have internet connections without phone or cable lines? It's easy to go wireless with eCarthage.com. Get high-speed wireless internet for your home starting at $50 per month. Do you need a super fast connection for your business? Ask about the eCarthage fiber optic internet service. Do business at the speed of light with eCarthage.com. Their local support technicians are ready to help. So call today, 237-7300, and get connected with eCarthage.com.
Wes Probert and everybody at Probert Auto Body wants to thank you for supporting the awesome Carthage Tigers. With over 29 years experience located behind Premier Auto Sales on Fairview, Probert Auto Body is a full-service shop doing collision repair, paint, auto glass, spray, and bed liners, and is happy to help you with any job, big or small. Just call 825-4285. Probert Auto Body is open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Probert Auto Body wishes our athletes the best of luck in today's game. Go Tigers!
American Family Insurance.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Carthage, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Bob Brown from the Bob Brown Agency. Call me at 358-9715 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance.
For details, contact Robert Brown, agent at Bob Brown Agency, 417-358-9715, or stop by 1921 South Garrison Avenue in Carthage today.
– 17-16 as we're about 40 seconds away from starting the third quarter. It was 8-8 after 1, and then it was 9-9, so it was 8-7 after 1, and then 9-9 after 2. Biggest lead was at 12-7 Carthage, but then a 7-0 run put Joplin up at 14-12. It stayed that way for quite a while, and then finally got it tied. Fullerton gave him the lead briefly with a free throw at 15-14. Joplin got one more lead. Carthage will inbound, and they'll have Yates, Fullerton, Shannon, along with Crow and Ream. Crow on the left wing. Back to Yates, back to Crow up on the wing. Now to Fullerton. Tries to start a drive, bounce pass in the lane. Ream can't handle it. It's tied up, and it'll go to Joplin. So Joplin with a chance to get the lead back as Floyd will inbound, get it to Driver. It's also Used who has it right now. Auberry and Nice. Nice over on the left corner, comes baseline, puts up the shot from 8. That's going to go short and off of Joplin, out of bounds. Well, if that first play was any indication, the pass just needs to be a little further in there. I think they were missing Fullerton and Shannon getting down in there lower and going closer to the hoop. They were trying to shoot everything from outside in that first half, and I think that was a problem.
Definitely.
Here is Fullerton. Back to Yates. She drives, puts it up. It won't go. Here's a follow by Ream. She did it again. All her points are putbacks tonight. And that is 8 total. Pressure applied in the backcourt, finally broken by Joplin. Nice will bring it up, dribble behind the back. Comes to the right side, drives it up, puts it up. Missed it right to left. And here comes Yates back the other way. Head to Ream, couple of dribbles, tries to go, and a foul. She drove. Is that what they call a Euro step? Because that seemed awful far out when Ream went to it.
True. It's very possible.
I don't keep up with pro basketball anymore, but I've heard that term over and over used, actually.
Right. LeBron approved. Let's just say that.
Yeah. I could say something right there, but I won't. You said approved. There's an opposite to that. Here's a free throw for Ream. It is good. Trying to go back to a 5-point lead, and it will not happen. It's 20-16. Alberry on the rebound, and Joplin will bring it back. To the right wing, Used comes in by the lane, now flips it back to the wing. Out to Alberry, now to Nice. Around to the left wing, ball batted at by Yates, out of bounds. Joplin will have to reset.
Say one thing about Carthage, they are causing Joplin to have to reset several times.
Driver putting it up and laying it in.
That was not one of them.
Her first 2, 20-18. Favor of Carthage. Yates eyes it, now goes on the left wing, Fullerton. Fullerton comes almost into the lane. Flips it back out, now a pass in the lane, knocked away, out of bounds. They try to get it to Ream. Yates will inbound, flip it out to Fullerton on the right corner. Now back to Yates. He'll try a 3 over there. It is off the front, no good. Rebound Alberry. And here's a whistle. What do we have? Lost a shoe. Ream blew a tire.
And unfortunately on that shot, the ball just went straight up. Reema's been doing a good job on the offensive boards. That time she couldn't get to it.
I'm sure the Joplin coach was happy about that stoppage, but the trailing official made the call. Joplin will inbound. They give it off to Isabella Used. Weaves around, now back to the wing. Nice on a 3. That's not going to go, but there's an offensive board. Floyd puts it up, and that's not going to go down. Shannon falls down with it, and then she gets called on a travel. Nope, she fell across the end line. That's just the way that's been tonight. You get the ball, and then you can't do anything with it.
Right. So many chances, though, for Joplin. Don't want to see that continue.
Alberry gets it, fakes a 3. Back to the left side of the lane, now back to Alberry, now to the left corner. Off to Used. She has it between the circles. 5:42 to go in the third. Only 20-18 the score. Carthage with the lead. Off to Alberry, right side of the lane. Now back to the top of the key. Now to Nice on the left wing. And she'll give it back to a right wing. There's a 3-try. Floyd scoops out. And finally one out by Ream. Could have had a foul called on Joplin, but not to be. Now Fullerton flips it off her foot, out of bounds. I think everybody forgot to get out of bed today. Everything's just a little off tonight.
Just a smidge.
Carthage applies some pressure. Joplin gets it to half court, and almost a steal. Ball is swiped around. See if we can tie it up, and they finally do look like Joplin had actually won the wrestling match, but Carthage will get the possession. And Fullerton will toss it in. Here's Yates. On the left wing, out top to Fullerton. Now to the wing. That's Crow. Round to Yates, drop pass Ream, puts it up. Got it back on a miss, missed again. Third time Shannon will put it home. 22-18. Here comes Driver down, flips it back to the left side. 15-footer is an air ball. Crow got a hold of it, gives to Ream. She almost lost it. Now flip it off to Fullerton. Chance for the biggest lead of the night. Here's Crow on the right wing. And a whistle. Foul. That'll go on Joplin. Go on Brooke Nice, her second. Cochran will come in. And Probert also comes in. That's Raven. And Shannon and Crow both with 3 fouls. They'll go sit out for a little bit. Mopping up some perspiration there on the E and the Eagle. Well, that E stands for excessive perspiration.
The E could also stand for ew.
Yeah. Inbound they go to Yates. Bounce pass to Fullerton. Cross to Probert. Raven gives it off to Ream, and a nice bang shot in there. Boy, that was a line driver, but it went in.
I don't know how it went in, but hey, another 2 for Ream. That's 10, isn't it?
Yes, and a 6-point advantage, 24-18. Jensen gives it off, and a shot by Eust is good. 24-20. And here comes Yates. Back to the wing, Fullerton. Right corner, Cochran. Wide open underneath is Yates. Puts it up and got it. Gives her 6, 26-20. Again, Carthage trying some pressure. Albury trying to get it across. They do so. Once they get it across, there's a scramble for it. I don't know what that signal was. Timeout. 30-second timeout, Joplin. 26-20 Carthage with 3:13 to go in the third. Back in 30, this is Lady Tiger basketball on KDMO.
Is your office ready to be a workplace of the future? Does that mean whizzing around on hoverboards and robots answering phones? Maybe, but we'd suggest trying more useful technology first. Pearson Kelly can set you up with tech that lets your whole team work from anywhere, collaborate on devices, and always have the information they need to do their job. Keeping up with technology can be stressful. We're here to simplify it for you. Whether your office has an internal IT team or not, we have options to fit your needs. Find us at pearsonkelly.com and let us make technology simple for you.
Carthage with a matching 6-point advantage right now at 26-20. And all their field goals thus far have been inside and not tried from the field.
It wasn't working in the first half, so now they're going to what is working.
Here's Hughes going to get hit from behind. I believe Fullerton got a piece of it, and Fullerton will bring it back. She'll bring it up now to the right corner, Probert. Probert comes to the baseline right now to Fullerton. Fullerton comes in the arc now. She'll put up a jumper. That goes off the back, no good. Probert on the rebound. Carthage will reset. Both Proberts are in there right now. Here goes Fullerton driving, puts it up short, got it back, put it in. Lead goes to 8. 28-20. At the 2:40 mark, third quarter. Here's the ball kicked. That goes off Presley Probert.
Here, let me throw it at your foot. That's what it looked like.
To me, that is not an intentional kick. That should have been an easy turnover there because Fullerton was over there to chase it down. Inbound, they go to Pagan. Flip it off to Albury. Albury trying to drive to the baseline right. Now back to an open shot, missed. Second shot, that's going to go. Goes Floyd on the shot. That's her first two. 28-22, coming down to the 2-minute mark. Presley Probert on the wing, off to Raven to the left side. Now Fullerton tries a three up top. Got it.
There we go.
That gives her 10. And the lead now goes to 9 at 31-22. And a timeout. 1:56 remaining. Not much time between the timeouts. A full timeout Joplin takes. Back here in 1 minute. Lady Tiger basketball, KDMO.
In athletics, keeping score is required to separate winning from losing. In business, accounting is the art of keeping score of financial matters. The team at the certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be your financial score-keeping specialist. If your current method of keeping score doesn't measure up, call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090 to determine if professional accounting will benefit your business. Properly designed accounting and payroll services are an investment that will keep your business in the winner's circle. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. Find out how we're helping others pursue their dreams and declare your own at amfam.com/dreams. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance Company, American Family Mutual Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Brought to you by Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance, 359-3399.
Right now, I mentioned it going into the third quarter, they need to improve the inside game, and that's what's got them the 9-point advantage. 31-22 with 1:54 and Joplin in possession in the third quarter. Albury gives it back to Eust. She'll have it on the left wing. Back over to Pagan. Pagan trying to drive, cut off by Presley Probert. Now ball stolen maybe by Shannon. They freeze possession here. Isn't there a song called Jump?
Might as well.
Might as well play
Jump.
it tonight.
Right. Go ahead and jump. Those are the lyrics.
This one goes to Joplin, though, on this possession.
It's a good keyboard song, actually.
Yes. Here's Albury. Eyed it for just a second. Comes to the left side of the lane. Now here's a three try on the left side. That's not going to go. Ball slapped off the boards. Loose ball. Presley Probert picks it up. She brings it back for the Lady Tigers. Back to Fullerton. Baseline to Cochran. Now back middle of the lane. Shannon off the glass. Not going to go. And back comes Joplin with driver. Moves through a quadruple team. Now flips it to the baseline. Now back for a three on the left wing. That one's going to go off. And Presley Probert again with a rebound. Off to Shannon. Now back to Probert. And we have a timeout, Carthage. I think they want a 30, if I'm not mistaken. 30-second timeout they got. 31-22 with 56 seconds remaining. Third quarter, back in 30. Lady Tiger basketball, KDMO.
Boomer's Barbecue at 1123 West Central Avenue in Carthage cheers on our Carthage Tigers. From the coaches to the parents and teachers, it takes a lot of effort to help our student athletes and the rest of the student body reach their goals. And Boomer's Barbecue salutes all who make our Tigers great. Boomers is proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast, and they thank you for your business over the years. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Carthage alumni Willie Wagner and the entire crew at Boomers Barbecue say, go Tigers, go blue.
56 seconds in the third quarter. Carthage amongst their largest lead and possession. 31-22. Yates has it. Now to the wing to Crow. Back to the corner, Cochran. Cochran flips it over to Presley Probert. Back through the lane. Back up to Yates. Fakes the three. Now flips it. Nope, she keeps it herself to the right wing. Now gets it back to Cochran. Down inside Shannon. Around to Probert. Presley Probert back to Yates. Yates comes in for a good look and hits it from about 8. Gives her 8, and the lead double digits now, 33-22. Here's almost a steal. Can she run it down? Yates has it, then she's bumped, no call. Hook pass down to a wide open Crow, then she gets stuffed and it goes out of bounds. But good hustle there. As soon as they say wide open, doesn't always somebody appear from the other team?
That's pretty much the way it was. You're right. But credit to Carthage for starting to work on the inside now, since the outside shooting wasn't working in the first half. Inside is definitely working much better in the second here.
11 seconds to set up. That's one thing that can work more time off. Instead, Yates fires a three and misses. Here's Crow. Baseline, throws it out for nobody unless Probert can chase it down. 3 seconds to go. Need to get rid of it, and nobody's going to get a shot off. Very reckless ending to those 11 seconds. But Carthage has an 11-point lead as we go to the fourth. 33-22 against Joplin. Back here in one more minute. Lady Tiger basketball, KDMO.
Boomer's Barbecue at 1123 West Central Avenue in Carthage cheers on our Carthage Tigers. From the coaches to the parents and teachers, it takes a lot of effort to help our student athletes and the rest of the student body reach their goals. And Boomer's Barbecue salutes all who make our Tigers great. Boomers is proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast, and they thank you for your business over the years. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Carthage alumni Willie Wagner and the entire crew at Boomers Barbecue say, "Go Tigers, go Blue."
Carthage Ford is proud to bring Carthage High School sports to you live every week. Competition builds good character in our students, and a sense of teamwork and good sportsmanship only serve to make our student athletes better citizens. The employees and management at Carthage Ford say, "Go Blue, go Tigers." And remember, Carthage Ford delivers competitive deals every day. There's no need to leave Carthage to find a good deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle. You can buy right and feel good at Carthage Ford.
That's 17-16, and they'll start possession here with Crow along with Yates. Back to the right side to Presley Probert, now to Crow. It's also Cochran and Ream to start this fourth quarter. Here is Yates. Now back up top. Crow back to Probert. Stolen away by Driver. She'll bring it back. She'll miss the layup and a late whistle, and they call a foul. Very late whistle. That goes on Crow, and that's her fourth. I don't go along with that call.
No, me either. Incredibly late.
Driver misses badly on the first one. So Fullerton back in. Joplin only 6 points in the third and 0 for 2 at the line. The rebound off to Ream. Ream and Yates, Presley Probert, Fullerton, and Cochran. Here's Yates on a high arching jumper, goes all but in, pops out. Here's a poke at and almost a steal by Presley Probert to force Joplin to reset it. Auberry and Eust, along with Jensen, Floyd, and Nice for Joplin. Eust has it, surrounded by Fullerton and Yates. Lost control of the ball, and a nice pickup by Probert. Down the other end to Fullerton. She's open, and the layup will go. Well, that was good teamwork all the way around there. Probert got it, rolled it back to Shannon, who got it ahead to Fullerton. Here's a steal by Ream. Down to Fullerton. Yet again, missed the shot, but a foul called. So Joplin up now by a 13-point margin with free throws pending. That was really nice how they collapsed on it, Yates and Fullerton, and then Probert comes in there, gets the ball, she falls down and happens to see Shannon there and just rolls it to her. And then Fullerton was open at the other end. Fullerton missed the front end of this two-shot foul.
Well, hopefully that possession will cause Carthage to go on a roll.
Yes, here's the second one. Good. And Fullerton's rallied in the scorebook now. She has 11. 36-22. Joplin with it. Here's a 3-try by Nice. It's not going to go down. Offensive board off the foot. Let it go. Nope, it's off of Carthage. Yates or Cochran must have got a finger on it too.
I don't know if Yates did or not.
So here's driver to inbound. To Auberry. Flips it back to driver. To the wing. Nice. Ball swatted and knocked away by Fullerton, but Joplin will keep it, then a foul. And Cochran in the wrong place at the wrong time. Impressive block there by Fullerton, but nobody could get it on the blue.
It really was.
They give it, Joplin does, down to the baseline right with Pagan. Back over to Auberry. Auberry on the left wing. Round to triple team is in trouble, throws it into the stands.
A little bit of miscommunication there.
Yep.
For that Joplin turnover.
So Carthage with a now 14-point lead, led by only one, and struggled in that first half. Really got it going here. 16 in the third and come off with 3 thus far. Here is Ream down inside to Probert. Presley puts it up too hard. Ball goes off to driver and back comes Joplin. She'll let the traffic pass. Now moves to the free throw line. Sets up for the jumper there. That's short, off to Cochran. Ream, and then she immediately hands it off to Yates and says, you take it. Off to Probert. She'll try a 3 over there. It's an air ball. Cochran rolls it off of her over to Fullerton, and Fullerton puts it in. Looked like she meant to do that. Circus act there by Cochran.
Where's the Globetrotter music when you need it, right?
Rolled right down her arm, the stomach, and then right to Fullerton. Here's a whistle and a double dribble on Joplin. So Carthage continuing to extend their lead. It's now up to 16. 6 points only for Joplin in this half. Here's Fullerton now to the corner to Yates. She's collapsed on and throws it away. Off to Emma Floyd. And she's almost tied up, and it does force a turnover, though. The ball escapes, and Yates gives to Ream, and then Ream back to Yates. Back to Presley Probert. And she lost control of the ball, but she got it back. Off to Fullerton. Cross court to Yates. Head fakes, comes driving in. A 6-footer there. Good. Found the opening and calmly put it in, and it's an 18-point advantage, and Joplin wants another timeout. And they're down to 1, and it's a full timeout. 40-22 Carthage with 4:39 to go. Back in 1 minute. Lady Tiger basketball on KDMO.
Since 1978, Reeves Tire and Automotive has been servicing the repair, tire, and wheel needs of the 4 states, offering a full line of tire industry top brands at competitive prices and car and truck repair with superior service and experience that can't be beat. Reeves Tire and Automotive is located at 2504 Grand Avenue and open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to noon on Saturdays. Get rolling with Reeves and get rolling with the Carthage Tigers. Go Big Blue.
Let Community National Bank and Trust be the co-captain of your team at home. As a proud sponsor of the Carthage Tiger broadcasts and a solid member of our community, Community National Bank and Trust can be counted on to provide you top-notch service. As a conservative and solid bank, they offer competitive loan rates and checking and saving accounts geared to reward you. Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. Community National Bank and Trust, west of Lowe's in Carthage, 237-0096, member FDIC.
Carthage amongst their biggest lead of the night, 40-22, and not a sizzling second half out of the locker room, but improved just enough that looked like the team we saw Tuesday night. Not quite, but getting there.
But closer, yes.
Here's Auberry for Joplin following the inbound. Joplin down to 1 full timeout. Trade off back to Auberry. Illegal dribble didn't call, and then we have how can you have a jump ball when the same team members have the ball? Auberry had let go of it. 2 Carthage players grabbed it, and they call a jump ball.
Okay, you two jump to see who's going to get it.
Inbound they go. Good thing the score is what it is. Here's a jumper from the left corner. No good from Driver. And Yates will bring it down. Far side to Fullerton. She'll pull up for a jumper. It goes short. Nobody there but white jerseys. And then falling down with his driver. Another scramble for the loose ball. And Joplin will get it right there at the baseline. They just saved it. Driving now to the left corner is Eust. Out top, 3 try there is no good from Driver. Ball bounds out to Yates, and she'll try to work it around traffic. Now a whistle and a double dribble. Well, again, contact first, which caused the double dribble. So I'm beginning to lose my decorum right now.
The coach is definitely talking to him about it. In fact, they're going to have a discussion, it looks like. Did you see any contact before the double dribble? I don't know, did you?
Well, Joplin has possession. I think a few seconds ago I said, good thing the score is what it is.
Right.
I'll say it again. To the right corner they go with Joplin. Driver flips it through the lane. Yeah, here's actually a clean steal according to the officials. Yates down to Fullerton. Layup is good. And it's now a 20-point advantage, 42-22. And Joplin turns it over. And sarcasm over. Finish this one off.
It's a good thing to score the way it is, but never mind.
Here comes Yates. 20-point advantage now, 42-22. Fullerton on the wing. Up top to Raven Probert. Now driving with it is Yates. She airballs it. Driver gets it. Down the near side to Jensen. Flip up top of the key. Joplin desperately trying to get some points. They'll go for 3 and miss. And the Lady Tigers will bring it back. Down the other side, almost picked off. It is finally ran down by Joplin, and then Yates almost gets it right back in the backcourt. Driver brings it up for Joplin. Long pass into the front court to Eust. Bounce pass to Floyd. Trying to drive, put it up, foul. She'll go to the line for a couple.
Seems like this game would be a little bit closer, but if some of these shots would fall for Joplin, they just haven't really been falling in the second half for Joplin.
Have yet to score in this fourth quarter. They had only 6 in the third. This one will go down. Only 3 for Floyd with another one coming. Next one is good. 42-24. Aubrey back in for Joplin. And we have a foul after the rebound. Or what do we have here? They just, I guess they had, the previous foul was on Fullerton. I don't know what's going on here. Joplin will inbound. That's okay. That's only the 4th team foul, and Fullerton got that last one, and I didn't see it.
I didn't either. I mean, they made both free throws, so they should be inbounding. I don't know how you can have an offensive foul.
They just called another one. Finally, Joplin inbounds it without a whistle. Thought sarcasm was over.
Yours may be done, but mine is just beginning.
Here's a shot. Guess what? Whistle. That'll be on Yates.
That's her second one, and second within like 10 seconds.
So Nice to the line. Has 9 points. And this one goes in for number 10. 42-25. Carthage trying to get their 10th win against 5 losses. And the second free throw will not go down. And here comes Yates. Flips it back to Fullerton, back to the corner. Crow feeds through the lane to Raven Probert. Now Yates on a 3 try, too strong. Rebound Ream. Will she do it again? She'll go to the free throw line. All her points have been on second chance tonight. And that rebound gives her a second chance at the line.
I know we don't do player of the games, players of the game, things like that, but Ream would get my vote today.
12 points on that free throw.
Talk about taking up the slack on the offensive board. Ream's done it.
And especially Shannon's been in foul trouble most of the night. Looks like she's going to check in. 2 of 2 for Ream.
She gets
44-25.
She gets a well-deserved break, Ream does.
Good personnel use by the coach. Had Crow and Shannon with 3 fouls in the first half.
There's a steal.
And it goes to Probert. Gives it off to Shannon. Back up top to Presley Probert. Now to Marquez. So coach has got almost all new players in there. The only starter is Shannon, it looks like. Albury gets called on a foul as Cochran received the pass and then was bumped. Inbound, they go to Presley Probert. Back over to Raven. Back to Presley. To Marquez. And Marquez has to go a hook pass, cross court. Back to Cochran. She'll put up a jumper, airball it. Marquez trying to chase it down. Does so in the corner and gets it off to Presley Probert. And she'll dish it back to Marquez after a middleman pass to Raven. Now Raven gets it back on the right wing up top to Marquez. It looks like keep away is in the process of being played here. Here's Shannon, just to the left of the lane. Now back around to Raven Probert. Presley on the right wing. Open is Cochran, but she can't handle the pass. Did knock off a whole bunch of time, though. 1 minute remaining.
Sure did. She tried to basically put it up and catch it and put it up in one motion, and unfortunately just went off her hands out of bounds.
Final minute. Off to the right wing they go. Back to the right corner. Up top, jumper is going to go short. And Driver tries to chase it down for Joplin. He'll go to Carthage with 42 seconds. It will be the Proberts to bring it up. To the wing, Cochran. Now to the corner, Marquez. Up top to Presley Probert. Round to Marquez. She'll put up a jumper. No good. Cochran tips it to Shannon. Shannon now flips it back out to Marquez. Down to 20 seconds. Just throw it around the horn here. Here's a jumper. That's not going to go. Marquez to finish. She short arms it. 13 seconds to go. And Carthage will get their 10th win. Coming up with it is Brooke Nice. Ball batted at. 2 seconds to go. Driving is Floyd. They let her shoot and she missed it. They would have waved it off anyway. So that'll do it as the Lady Tigers struggle in the first half but turn it on in the second and win it by a score of 44-25. We'll go 2 minutes and come back. Lady Tiger basketball, KDMO.
Specialty Risk Insurance cheers on the Carthage Tigers. The team at Specialty Risk Insurance congratulates Carthage student athletes on their hard work and dedication both on the field and in the classroom, offering affordable options for home and auto insurance and a friendly team that's dedicated to helping you save money. Specialty Risk Insurance is proud to be a part of the Carthage community and this Tiger broadcast. For great rates on home and auto insurance, call them at 359-5470 or online at specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com. Go Tigers!
This is Neil Balcom, Nell Mortuary, Carthage, Missouri. Developing a solid game plan is a key element in basketball and in your pre-need funeral planning. The team in El Mortuary now offers you the opportunity to cover all your funeral needs in one package. Call or stop by the Nell Mortuary or let us show you our game plan to make your pre-need and at-need funeral planning easier. Basketball season is here, and we wish the Carthage Tiger basketball team a great season. Go Tigers.
See our ad in names and numbers.
If your lawn is completely wild, it's time to bring in Turf Tamers and create a green turf that's calm and lovely. Turf Tamers will rid your lawn of the unwanted weeds and unsightly, funky grasses that have made your lawn a wild kingdom. Give them a call at 417-434-0810. When they arrive, you just leave it to them to tame that turf and have your neighbors admiring it. Turf Tamers, the name says it all. Turf Tamers, 417-434-0810. Drew Evans Investment Companies of Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut cheer on our Tigers. They're proud to be part of this Carthage Tigers broadcast. Hard work, diligence, and persistence give big rewards in life. So make it count, Tigers. The owners and employees at Whistler's and Daylight Donut want only the best for our Tigers and the entire student body. Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut. Dine in or carry out at all locations in Carthage. Go Tigers. Go Big Blue. Sponsored by Drew Evans Investments.
Jim Taylor, Chris Jackson back here in Joplin, and Lady Tigers go to 10-5 on the year with a 44-25 win. A game that had you kind of pulling your hair in that first half, as Carthage was struggling both ends. They couldn't get a rebound, and then they'd go down the other way and shoot, and it was just total frigid conditions in that first half.
It really was. The only thing that saved Carthage was Joplin really was shooting basically as frigid.
Cold, yeah.
And really what worked for Carthage was actually moving in, not taking the long jumpers like they normally do. I mean, they were pretty much a three-point shooting team, and when that didn't work for them in the first half, they kind of moved in closer. Ream with the offensive rebounds and the putbacks, that definitely kept him in the first half. And I mean, it may not have been a Stratford kind of game, but it's a victory nonetheless.
And a conference win, too. So 44-25, your final. We'll take a 3-minute pause and come back. Lady Tiger basketball, KDMO.
The team here at Carthage Hardware would like to wish the Carthage Tigers a great season doing what they do best, staying safe and staying tough. At Carthage Hardware, we pride ourselves on having the toughest brands backed by competitive pricing. We offer selections of tools, painting products, electrical and plumbing supplies that rival that of big box stores. We're located on the north side of the square, and we'd love to help you finish those projects of yours. From all of us at Carthage Hardware, good luck to the Tigers, building on a championship season.
Is your office ready to be a workplace of the future? Does that mean whizzing around on hoverboards and robots answering phones? Maybe, but we'd suggest trying more useful technology first. Pearson Kelly can set you up with tech that lets your whole team work from anywhere, collaborate on devices, and always have the information they need to do their job. Keeping up with technology can be stressful. We're here to simplify it for you. Whether your office has an internal IT team or not, we have options to fit your needs. Find us at pearsonkelly.com and let us make technology simple for you.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
The law firm of Morrison, Webster, and Carlton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger sports broadcast. Good sportsmanship, sharing, being humble, and learning from mistakes build strength and character in our student athletes. The attorneys and staff at Morrison, Webster, and Carlton know that working hard together to achieve a common goal is a learned skill that can truly make a difference in a young life. The law firm of Morrison, Webster, and Carlton. Offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers, go Big Blue.
As a member of the community, Visiting Angels is proud to be a part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Winning teams are made up of individuals working toward the same goal. So let Visiting Angels be a member of your family's winning team. They provide experienced caregivers who can help an aging parent or relative with day-to-day tasks so they can stay at home. Visiting Angels really is America's choice in home care. Free in-home assessments. Select your caregiver. Visiting Angels, 417-781-1000. That's 417-781-1000. Go Tigers!
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
On the point totals, Raven Probert with 2, Brianna Ream with 13, County Yates with 10, Haley Fullerton at 15, Sophie Shannon with 4. On the Joplin side, Isabella Eust has 2, Lily Pagan 4, 4 for Emma Floyd, 3 for JC Jensen, 10 Brooke Nice, 2 each for Serafina Auberry and Bryn Driver. It was 8-7 after one Carthage. Joplin had a couple of leads in the second quarter, led at 14-12 the first time, and that was their biggest lead was 2 points. And then Carthage caught them and passed them on a three-point play by Fullerton. Joplin briefly had the lead back. And then lead went back to Carthage, and they led 17-16 at the half, and then pulled off a 16-6 third quarter to lead 33-22. They led by as many as 20 at 3:25 to go. And that was in the fourth quarter, and it was 44-25 was the final.
It wasn't exactly a fast-paced game. It was kind of an opposite of what we saw last Tuesday, but a victory is a victory. It's a conference victory, and it'll be nice to get that first conference victory out of the way and head over to Carl Junction next Tuesday.
And we said we like having 3 in double figures. Well, they barely got the third one in double figures, but they still did it 13, 10, and 15. So it all adds up to the win, I guess.
It sure does, and even with some people getting in foul trouble in the first half, the whole team basically came out and stepped up in the third quarter and extended that lead. That third quarter, of course, the difference in the game with the point differential, and it was good to see them come out and kind of change up how they were shooting. Moving inside really, instead of going from long range, and it worked out for them tonight.
But you also got to give, even though they didn't get in the scorebook, the Proberts and Landry Cochran tonight, because they filled in very nicely when you had to. Shannon Crow sat most of the game on the bench with 3 fouls early on.
That's true. Great minutes by them. A total team effort once again. A little different than Tuesday, but still a total team effort getting Carthage the victory tonight.
And those, look at the inside the numbers, brought to you by Jeff Hodkin, American Family. We'll hear from him in 2 more minutes, then we'll sign it off. This is Lady Tiger Basketball, KDMO.
The sweet, salty, and savory McRib is back, and it's as saucy as ever. But it's only back for a limited time. So find the nearest exit, because this is not a sandwich you wait to eat. This is the most important sandwich of the year.
McRib is back. For a limited time, buy a McRib combo meal and get another McRib sandwich for just $1. Price and participation may vary. Cannot combine with any other offer or combo meal.
Your Carthage McDonald's, locally owned and operated by Shane and Kara Campbell. Go Big Blue.
Bimedick Insurance is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Successful teams select great members, develop a solid game plan, and purchase the best equipment for the game. Bimedick Insurance applies this same philosophy when developing an insurance program to insure your Carthage Tiger family or business. When looking for insurance, the right agent for your team is Bimedick Insurance. Give Bimedick a call at 417-358-4007. Go Big Blue!
Tom Garrison Construction knows what it takes to build a winning team. Hard work, commitment, knowledge, and accountability. Garrison Construction is a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Sports and congratulates all of the student athletes on their hard work and dedication. Garrison Construction excels at remodels, metal buildings, roofing, and custom homes. Garrison Construction, serving Carthage and the surrounding area since 2006. Garrison Construction says, go Tigers.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. Find out how we're helping others pursue their dreams and declare your own at amfam.com/dreams. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance Company, American Family Mutual Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Brought to you by Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance, 359-3399.
Back long enough to tell you we're back on the air Tuesday night in Carl Junction for a doubleheader. It's another home away from home game, especially for me because I'm less than 10 minutes from the Carl Junction High School. So
that is a home away from home, but still, it'll be fun to be able to see if the ladies can avenge the loss from earlier and to come out on the winning side in this game. We'll see if the guys can get back on track as well. It's always fun to play Carl Junction. We watched them in the Carthage tournament in the beginning, and I have a feeling that team is going to be a little bit different than the one we saw just watching in the tournament in the beginning of the season. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams have improved since the Carthage tournament.
Well, thanks to Chasten back at the studios. We'll be on the air around 6 o'clock for the girls, and the boys will follow on Tuesday night from Carl Junction. The final score here, Carthage Lady Tigers 44, Joplin Lady Eagles 25, and we'll talk to you Tuesday, and good night from Joplin.
Thanks for listening to Carthage Tiger Basketball. Carthage Tiger Basketball brought to you by the Bob Brown Agency, Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance, Fair Acres Family YMCA, Drew Evans Investments, Schmidt Associates, eCarthage.com, Jerry Poston State Farm, McDonald's of Carthage, Hobart Auto Body, Nell Mortuary, Boomer Sooners Barbecue, D&D Sexton, Pearson Kelly Office Products, Specialty Risk Insurance, Morrison Webster and Carlton, Turf Tamers, Visiting Angels, Bime Dick Insurance, Sirloin Stockade, Grace Lanes, Carthage Hardware, Farm Bureau's Lord of Beauty and Adam Bridges, Reeves Tire and Auto, Tom Garrison Construction, Community National Bank and Trust, the Little Venue of Carthage, Carthage Ford, Carthage Chrysler, and Clothesline Cleaners and Car Center. Carthage Tiger Basketball, a sports service of the Carthage Tiger Sports Network, 93.5 and the fabulous 1490 KDMO.